Hi Leo, welcome in. How are you? I hope all is well. This is going to be your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of October 2023. Keep in mind it is general and you know what to do. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But to begin for Leo, for October, for Leo, preparation is the name of the game. Impressive work coming out. A couple more before we move on to the tarot as well. That's too many. Sudden windfall, super successful, independent success, if I could even say it. Beyond talented, money moves, achieving a goal, and making the best. I feel like actually all of which are very much relevant for you. There's something about your environment, whether it's at home and or at work, it could be where you're running your business. The energy isn't all that, and I feel like that's part of why you're having to make the best until a change, until an adjustment comes to be. I feel like you are doing your best at making the best, but at certain points it may feel a little bit difficult, okay, and potentially partially or fully out of your control. But two different success cards here telling you that October is meant to be a very successful month. One where even if you're working for a company or somebody or multiple people or with other people in a teamwork kind of setting and situation, you're very independent, giving off that energy. People seeing you as somebody who's going to go the distance because you're meant to be super successful, given that you are truly beyond talented. All right. Now, I feel like there's one talent of yours, one skill set standing out in the crowd, being viewed as very impressive. But I feel like all the meanwhile, there's more to your capability, your ability, or abilities than meets the eye, even when it comes to what you're seeing and viewing and understanding about what you're capable of, because I feel like there's certain talents that, or one in particular, that you've yet to discover along your path, but it's not the right time just yet, but later on down the line. But yeah, impressive work. All right, so it's a month for you, Leo, where you're impressing people left and right, and there are going to be moments where when you follow through with what you're expecting yourself to do or you're expected to do, right, being that responsible, mature individual that we know you are at this point, you impress yourself, right? Leaving you just a little bit more motivated and driven to kind of light that fire under your behind to do what you have to do or choosing to do the next time around. Does that make sense? Even if there's certain slip ups, annoyances, or you're just simply not in the mood or lacking that motivation, very much reminds me of me doing these readings, and I have to sort of push myself at certain points to remotivate myself or motivate myself. Even in certain situations where I'm trying to do a reading a million different times, right? Or I just am not in the mood waking up that day, but it feels good when I finally get the reading done. So apply it to your situation. But moving on forward, key wording, we have sudden windfall. All right, sudden windfall. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's one, if not multiple moments where there's a good chunk of money flowing in, and this feels really damn good. But I'm sensing that it's also not just money for some drawn to the reading. It could be a windfall of subscribers, right? If you're online, it could be other analytics or numbers going up. It could be a windfall of people noticing you, okay? Views, stuff of that nature. But whatever it is, that this sudden windfall, if not multiple for you individually, is very much part of and key to the success that you're meant to be part of, create, and see come to be for yourself throughout the month. But money moves and achieving a goal. Something tells me that these are very much intertwined. You're achieving a goal when it comes to an amount you were hoping to save by the end of the month or around there. It could be more in regards to a goal that entails spending money, having that money move come to be. It feels like you're doing a lot of speaking throughout the month. So just take a deep breath, and when need be, when you feel your energy off, cleanse your energy, meditate. Stuff like this is going to be very helpful for you. But I feel like there's, for some, very much a vibe of you liking your alone time and achieving this and that when you are wrapped up with your own energy, even though there are definitely spirits connected to you, surrounding to you. But then there's that ability to connect with people, work well with others, and even be a bit, if not full, of a leader when need be, okay? Or when you're just choosing to be. Let's move on and pull an overall tarot and then shift on forward to just do a bit of a layered spread. What do we have for the main one? The main energy. Even though we got a lot of energy on the board already, the Page of Wands. Yeah, look at this. Money moves. And again, going back to that moving on comment I made, that message coming through, it feels like there's a passionate new beginning on the horizon, or maybe beginning towards, I want to say, the end of the month or just the second half in general. But it feels like there are passionate money moves on the mind being prepared for and being made at this time. I feel like some of which are being reminded you're meant to soar towards new heights, to limit yourself, to hold yourself back, to allow others or other factors of your life to do that for you or to affect you in that restricting way is doing you a disjustice, okay? Leos are meant to, again, go the distance. There's a sense of you having this spark of passion for something you're continuing and or about to or are beginning at this time. A sense of you having confidence in it very much coming through in your work and your communication, your mannerisms, stuff like that, the way you connect with people. There's also a feeling that some of which are leaving a job and or an investment behind, and there are certain people who are simply going to miss you, okay? Or this could be, yeah, you moving to a different department or something of the sort. Or it could even be reverse for a select few where someone else is leaving that situation or moving on in some way, shape, or form, and you're going to miss them and vice versa. But there's a feeling of you being reminded of who and what you don't fit in with. This could be what you're leaving behind, what you should be moving forward, certain souls, energies at work and or at home. And that's not a bad thing, all right? But I don't feel like there's a sense of lack, but you might be feeling like you could have done better at managing your money up until this point, or done this or that to have more. But Spirit's saying the amount you have and what you let go of all was very purposeful, even if you didn't realize it along the way or don't fully at this time. 731, look up that angel number meaning. There's going to need to be an adjustment of perspective at certain points, but there's a preparation and a utilization of your knowledge and experience up until this point, very much hanging from your Leo tree of wisdom and experience kind of vibe about this imagery and card, where Spirit's saying, and you, it's like you're confident about what you're about to embark upon, what you're meant to continue and achieve moving forward, stepping into November. But there's a little part of you, if you're being completely honest, that's a bit nervous. Don't let the past reflect and affect your confidence and the success that you're meant to experience in the upcoming months, okay? Because there's something that you are wrapped up with throughout this month, if not multiple situations where you've had something similar, at least to an extent in the past, and if you let that situation and its negatives, ups and downs and twists and turns, they're saying slip-ups, negatively affect your success, your ability to succeed with what that is for you currently, then that would have been the wrong decision, right? You would have potentially manifested certain levels of negativity and difficulty. So in the same respect, let's keep that confidence alive, and when need be, adjust that perspective and expect for the best moving forward, okay? It feels like there's just going to be a lot less lack and a lot of plentiful success and fruition and fruitful results for you moving forward because you're making the right choices for you. And they're saying let the nerves subside. The Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands. There's a sense of you thinking about where you should be, what you should be achieving moving forward. Your Leo world evolving when it comes to your money and career, and that's a beautiful thing. It feels like you're ready to ride towards more fulfillment, whether that's more wrapped up into where you're meant to invest your money, how you're meant to make money, how you're meant to leave a stamp on this world, I want to say, having a very big destiny being drawn to this reading. And it's a month where you're reminded that everything surrounding you that you're wrapped up with, that you're leaving behind potentially, is not everything that you're meant for to be wrapped up with. And so Spirit's saying there's much more lying ahead. But it just feels like you're manifesting quite efficiently at this time. And I mean, no surprise there being a Leo, but it's a month that reminds you with the upcoming months being very future focused throughout the month of October. There's a lot of possibilities, okay? They're unlimited, and it feels like you have the chance to manifest more money moving forward, a new opportunity or two of true importance. And I just feel like, okay, and future success for something that's continuing for you. But I also feel like, and I was reminded of this or informed of this recently, that manifesting is a huge, huge part of how you're meant to see something become successful, how you're meant to become successful. So rely on or just utilize that, that power, that ability to the best of your ability. Does that make sense? There's a sense of you at certain points feeling a bit showy and empowered and ready for more. And so Spirit's saying it's a month where you aren't going to, even if you try to at certain points, by the end of the month, you're not going to be holding yourself back, all right? You're about to shock several people is what I'm getting. And there are going to be times where you just simply put in the work. And naturally, when it comes to money moves, I feel like there's going to be a bit of dip in your savings or just pulling from it. But I sense that as long as you're trusting your intuition and it feels 100% necessary, it's the right move for you, okay? Just trust that. But the King of Pentacles, because Spirit's saying, yeah, there's this confidence, this passion about you throughout the month of October, but it's a month where you need to remember to reground yourself and to take a hot second and be proud of yourself in regards to and grateful for all of the fruits of your labor, right? Hard work paying off, things growing and prospering and about to shift in the right direction for you. It feels like a month for you where, okay, you know your worth and you're standing in your pride, but not too much, not to a negative extent. But the Empress, because I feel like there's this grounded, caring, passionate ability to give birth to something new, to expand things, to make something more successful for you, all right? I'm hearing again, you're making the right choices, okay? To wrap this up, October is a month where the wheel is turning in your favor, Leo. It's a month where you're meant to reach for more, and you'll do just that by the end of which. And it feels like a month where, again, you are meant to make the best until the best, but to be absolutely successful, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll definitely see you next time.